technology serves everyone. We extend a warm welcome to our distinguished guests, expert speakers, passionate developers, researchers, and students from across the country. Your presence here reflects a growing commitment to the building community with AI and with the diversification of the extensive grassroots level that we are fostering for. Now, I'd like to request our
Good morning, one and all present here. So myself, Satya, a researcher at OdiaGenAI and Dean of Computer Applications, School of Computer Applications, and IIT-DU University. So it gives immense pleasure to welcome all to inaugural ceremony of 3 days workshop on Generative AI, jointly organized by OdiaGenAI, AHRC-IIT Bhubaneswar, IIT-Bhubaneswar, and School of Computer Applications, KIIT-DU. This workshop proudly sponsored by AMD and Apatas Data Lab Bangalore. Our community partners include TensorFlow User Group Bhubaneswar, Odia Wiki, and My Startup Yatra. While our academic partners are University of South Carolina, USA, and IIT Women Engineering, WIE, USA. We are honored to be joined by some most eminent minds in the field. I welcome Mr. Manmohan Brahma, Head of AI and HPC Solution for Asia Pacific region at AMD India. He is a product of BITS Pilani. I had the pleasure of meeting him 2 years ago in my office, where we had a detailed discussion about leveraging GPU computing for LLM training. Manmohan played a crucial role in enabling our students to intern at AMD previously. Thank you, Manmohan, for your continued support and for joining us today. Thank you. I welcome Professor Sukanta Nanda. He is a hands-on technologist with 30 years experience across the startup and global enterprise. Just 6 months before he came from USA. He was in USA for many years, 15 years I think. Mr. Nanda, Dr. Nanda is the founder of Celldoc AI Systems, an innovation-driven startup based in Bhubaneswar, and formerly served as a CEO of Odia LLC, where he provided strategic technology consulting to Fortune 500 clients such as Microsoft, Costco, IBM, Omnicell. His past roles include senior consulting position focused on architecture and development of scalable data solutions. An alumnus of IIT Kanpur, he holds BTech in electrical engineering and MTech in computer science, also from IIT. Currently, he is also served as chief software architect and mentor at HPC Research Center, IIT-Bhubaneswar, contributing to advancement of AI and high-performance computing in India. Thank you for joining, sir. I welcome Dr. Shantipriya Parida, currently serving as an AI scientist at AMD Silo, Finland. Dr. Shanti and I share a long, meaningful academic journey. We both pursued our MTech and PhD from Utkal University with over 12 years experience at Huawei Technology. Dr. Shanti later pursued postdoctoral PDF research at Charles University, Czech Republic, followed by Odia Research Institute, Switzerland. His contribution to the field of NLP and LLM has been exceptional. Together, we laid the foundation of Odia language resource by developing the first Odia corpus. Our joint efforts led to the open source release several datasets via Lindat, which is there in Charles University, and the contribution of Odia language models on platforms like Hugging Face and GitHub, benefiting the global research community. We started OdiaGenAI community 2 years ago with a vision to take our Odia language a step forward in the field of AI. Our primary goal was to develop the first Odia large language model, which laid foundation for many more advancements. Since then, we have developed and released several models, all made publicly available on open platform to support researchers and developers working with low resource languages like Odia. We deeply thank Dr. Shanti for being integral part of OdiaGenAI journey, collaborative effort that now proudly hosts 50 interns and 20 researchers across the globe. Thank you, Dr. Shanti. We are privileged to welcome Dr. Ashish Ghosh, Director, IIIT-Bhubaneswar. Truly needs no introduction. He is an iconic figure in the field of computer science, having served for more than 3 decades at ISI, Kolkata. His groundbreaking contribution to pattern recognition and machine learning have inspired and shaped generation of researchers. One of the most valuable lessons he imparts is the importance of having a strong grasp of fundamentals before start any research work. So both Dr. Shantipriya Parida and I had privilege to being his students during our MTech days. His mentorship has been cornerstone of our academic and professional journey. Sir, your presence here today is nothing short of a blessing for all of us. We're truly grateful to have with you, sir. Thank you, sir. We have with us our own Registrar, Jnyana sir. Esteemed Registrar Jnyana sir, his efficiency and tireless education and unwavering dedication have truly made him the backbone of the institution, who is always calm, composed and always dependable. His ability to handle complex challenges with grace and resolve is nothing short of inspiring. Jnyana sir belongs to our very own school of computer application. We have been working together for last 22 years. I can proudly say that whatever I have learned throughout the journey in KIIT, I have learned from him. He is true example of dedication, hard work and integrity. Thank you, sir, you are here with us. So now, I will hand over to Tafsi. Okay, just a minute. I have forgotten some names to tell. Who is there with us off dais actually. I am very sorry. I also take the opportunity to extend one welcome to Rajesh sir of HPC AHRC-IIT Bhubaneswar, Dr. Kusumlata ma'am from Sarada University, who has traveled a long distance to be with us today. We are honored by your presence, ma'am. I also warmly welcome Mr. Sambit, who is not there, I think, co-founder of the Odia Generative AI. I had put welcome to Dr. Ganeshan, who came, I think, yesterday night you have reached from Bangalore. All esteemed researchers, startup founders, my faculty colleagues, our respected Director General Media Ma'am of the School of Computer Application, my own colleagues, and all the students and volunteers, both joining us in person and online. Your presence enriches this workshop, adds great value to our shared learning experience. I also thank to all the all the staffs of ICT cell, Kalpataru sir, Ratnakarpati, Rajnikant Baral, everyone, our print media also. A special thanks to our Sustri ma'am, who is our administrative officer, whose tireless effort from flex design to guest house arrangement, coordinating with cameraman, handling numerous logistics have been crucial making this workshop possible. Without her dedication, managing these tasks would have been incredible difficult for me. So lastly, I'll express deepest gratitude to our visionary founder, Professor Achyut Samant sir. It is because of the inclusive and empowering ecosystem he has created that we are able to host such impactful events on this platform. Thank you, sir. And I will ask Tapsi to.
Good morning all, respected all the dignitaries and all the participants available here. So it's looking, last time we conducted the same workshop virtually, and this time we thought to make it physically, although we faced a lot of challenges, and but we got also a lot of support from many companies and many volunteers. So I really thankful to them who has supported us, and particularly AMD Manmohan is there physically, and many other speakers who are coming, and also it's my pleasure to invite Professor Ashish Ghosh, we call Ashish sir, and I remember the days I used to do my dissertation, MTech dissertation with him, and it's an honor to be here. And for all the participants, actually we are doing in a hybrid mode. Maybe I'll just briefly describe all the statistics. So we are doing it this time in a hybrid mode. So more than 100 participants are joining physically, and more than 200 participants they are joining online. So all around 300 participants are attending this session, all the sessions, and 80 plus teams have registered for the hackathon, and many are joined for the poster, pitch, and demo sessions. So yeah, it's a generative AI is a niche field, and whenever maybe I'll just briefly explain why we are doing such initiative. So if you look into generative AI, like you can start putting some command and you can get some response, but the theme of our workshop is generative AI for inclusive generative. Means what our mean is that the generative AI, when it will reach to the all the common people or the masses, then it is truly achieved. So now it is only certainly limited to specific language, and you know, like when OpenAI or any other companies, they are trying to build any technology, they look at how many masses will use this technology and what will be their benefit from it, and nobody will come to support in your language. So we need to do that by our own. So that's the one of the reason we have when we started 2 years back, I started querying in OpenAI using ChatGPT. I started asking in Odia about our recipes, our cultures, our traditions. I could not get any successful response. Then I decided, okay, let us build it by our own. And although we don't know that that time how to build a LLM model, but we tried our best to build first the context, our data set, all we have released. Then we started building the models, all the fine-tuning models, pre-training models, and today we are releasing a reasoning model. So I invite you all to join the sessions, and the models will be available so you can see it. So apart from these models, we are working on multimodal and OCR, AHR. So in collaboration with the IIT-Bhubaneswar. So there are a lot of potential is there, but only thing is that we need to work hard, because nobody is come to support your language. Because if we see it and tell that Google should do this, OpenAI should do this, that is of no use. So when we are the researchers and we know the technology, then we should come forward and build the technology. Nobody stops us, and that's the reason we show the way, like how to build the technology. Although we are not very successful, or we can say that we have achieved a very great thing, but in the same process we learned many things and we are releasing. So we can proudly say that if you say about generative AI open source community in all over world, not only all over India, all over the world, many people know us. So that is like our initiative, and it will be truly rich when all the people can engage, or they can interact with in their own common language. A common language means how we speak. Maybe you can speak in Odia, you can speak in Odia means again it's a vast. So if you say that it will be Odia, but if it will be like Sambalpuri or Barampuri, but do you think that this technology will be available anywhere? So that's the reason we need to come forward. We need to build our own data set, resources and models, and so that this technology we can make ourselves. And that's the reason if you look into now every country, including Europe, everywhere they are trying to build their sovereign LLMs. And India also now India AI mission also working in this direction. But only if we see it and we think that somebody will develop, that is not the way. So as a researcher, we should look into that and try to contribute how much is possible by us. And and for all the participants, I say that okay, you attend the sessions, and lot of sessions are there, and we have invited many guests, and I personally thanks to all who have agreed to join the sessions from India and outside India. So because when we are working in this technology, also we always think that okay, how this technology will be accessible, or how we can contribute for our own language. And if anybody asks me that okay, when recently we are doing a project with funded from Stanford for Odia Tree Bank. So if you know, like there are a lot of languages are there, but Odia Tree Bank was not there. I don't know how many of you know or not, but recently we released a first Odia Tree Bank, like such, for example, Odia LLM. So all these things only we talk about, but practically things are not available. Although people have started some research, but it is not available online where they can download and work. So such things actually we are working on, and we need lot of support, not only because this is a community effort. So that's the reason we always ask for support from volunteers, or who are there in the industry, or the technology partner, academic partner. And in this direction, I think we have achieved something, because if you see all the agenda and the workshop, we try to bring researchers and experts from academic, industry, and students, volunteers. So I hope soon we'll be achieve remarkable things in our own language. And I need all your support, and I wish you all enjoy this 3 days workshop. And thanks to KIIT, who always supported us in this university, in these activities, and Professor Satya, Ranjan, who worked quite a lot to organize this physically, and also all the Registrar, Jnyana sir, Parida madam, and Vice Chancellor sir. So all have always supported for all our initiatives. So personally, I'd like to thank them, and that's all from my end. And finally, I see that this is a very good initiative what we have started, and slowly we are getting a lot of support from different academic partner, including IIT-Bhubaneswar, and also AMD. Always Manmohan is there, so we ask for any support. He is also helped to provide us, and also we got lot of support from Meta and other community and companies. So what I feel is that okay, although these things are challenging, but if you have a right motivation, and if you are doing something for a good cause, definitely you will find a way, and you will get lot of support. So that's all from my end. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insights. Next, we have Dr. Manmohan Brahma, Head of APAC at AMD India. Dr. Brahma brings a wealth of experience in AI applications across the Asia-Pacific region. We are delighted to have him share his insights today. Can we welcome him with a huge round of applause?
I work for Advanced Micro Devices, a company which makes chips, the CPUs and GPUs of the world, which is powering your GPTs of the world or your metas of the world. The United States has got something very interesting. They have got Microsoft, they have got Meta, they have got AMD, they have got Intel, they have got NVIDIA. What we have got? What we have got? Can anyone say boldly?
The brilliant mind that's run these companies.
Awesome. What else? What else? We have got huge amount of data. None of this LLM is successful without data. All this while we were accessing Facebook, like when I was in the college, I used to go, we used to have Orkut, and then Orkut got doomed, and a couple of students in a nearby institute over here, they taught me that, sir, why don't you start using Facebook? I mean it like I started exposing myself in Facebook. So 15 years of data I started providing to them, and they started collecting. It's a Facebook was always free. There was no ads, nothing. So they silently started capturing data. Okay, and they created Llama model. Same way GPT created, Alibaba created a lot of models. But what we have got is a huge amount of data. Every 100 kilometers you will find a different dialect. In Bhubaneswar you speak a different Odia. Barampur jibo, Odia olga language is you. The tone, the harshness in the tone, but the politeness in the heart, that remains, right? So with that thought, like 2 years back, I was always haunting for, who is doing these kind of new things? Like, can someone bring in a Hindi LLM? Can someone bring a Marathi LLM or a Odia LLM? And 2 years back, suddenly I saw Odia Generative AI community, and that gave me an opportunity. I contacted Shantipriya at that time. Okay. And that time he was not part of AMD, by the way. It was very difficult to get hold of him. I approached him that, okay, I have got free resources. I have got huge number of CPUs, GPUs, because during those COVID days, my bedroom was full of 100 odd AMD EPIC processors, 20 GPUs and all. My wife was like literally kicking me to either you take out or you go out. So that was the only condition to me, and that encouraged me a lot. Okay, I'm going to set up systems. Can you use it? That was the motivation. And in return, all what we need is a regional language able to run on a AMD EPIC platform or an Instinct platform. That was the starting point. And today we came to a state that where the model is so mature that we can demonstrate it to enterprises in the country, outside the country. I have taken the GenAI, OdiaGenAI module and demonstrated it to large enterprise, large telecom service providers in the country, and in Korea and in Southeast Asia. I have demonstrated that. It was like highly appreciated. Nuakhai Tihar Kono. Odia, when we write that in English, it's an Odia statement. It transliterates automatically and generates an output which is very relevant, very meaningful, with a heart, with a thought on it. Unlike GPT, which actually gives whatever that data that is there in the encyclopedia or the Wikipedia, whatever the data they are actually able to get it in the public domain, they just print it. But the GenAI models has got a meaning to it. It has got a feeling to it. So that is what the thought. And we last year we were not advanced contributor, but this year we thought of contributing more because we have got involvement not only from the financial side, but also we have got involvement from the people side. We have got Pratik, we have got Santi, who are like expert in developing those models. And we continue to do that. It's a promise to the community. We'd like to build a strong community of Odia talents who can build a strong LLM. And the whole purpose of contributing in this hackathon is, or the workshop is, to come up with a model which is like further demonstrable in a national level or on an international scale. With that note, I wish all the best for all the participants in the hackathon and the workshop. I would like to thank everyone and the organizers for organizing this wonderful event. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad.
Next up, we are pleased to welcome Professor Sukanta Nanda from the AI and HPC Research Center at IIT-Bhubaneswar. Professor Nanda's contribution to high-performance computing and AI have been pivotal in advancing research in these fields. Let's welcome sir with a huge round of applause.
Samastangu namaskar, good morning. So it's a great pleasure to be among so many young people and so many talented people here to talk about generative AI models and all the applications, what's going on in the country and all that. With my background in the industry, what I felt that people are talking a lot of exciting technologies, a lot of things are coming out. Like if you keep hearing those things, okay, wasn't there, we started it, and then somebody else is starting, industry is doing it, and it's not available to the people who are using it over here. So in that context, we thought, okay, what about having a breeze, building a breeze between the academia and the industry with all the experience. So AI HPC Research Center within IIT-Bhubaneswar is a research center which has the ambition to become a global national laboratory, innovative laboratory. It's a brainchild of Mr. Rajesh Mishra and Dr. Ashwini Nanda, who started that a year back. It's a collaborative research environment in which people from multiple disciplines come and work. The problem with any kind of technology is that people who know how to develop technology don't know the domain, or the people who know the domain don't know the technology. So it's just pulling it together and bringing them together. And finally, the third party is that those who are going to use it. The persons, either the farmers, either the people or the hospitals or whoever are going to use it. So bringing these three together, that's where AHRC is trying to make a difference. I mean, there are definitely brilliant professors and others who are publishing stuff, but they don't take it to the level. It's not their mission to take it to industrial strength. And AHRC is trying to have that as the core goal, that it should impact the people. I've been working in agriculture space recently for 6 to 8 months. I've seen what the problem is what the people are not looking at. People are looking at solutions or the technologies, and they're building it, and those are brilliant ones. However, nobody is looking at how it can be adopted. I mean, you saw many companies are dying. They have a technology and they're not able to get to the people, and so that people can really adopt those things. People can use those things. Like Shanti described, Brahma described, the language and all those stuff are available, but right now I'm speaking in English, okay? How many people, like if you are developing any technology for a farmer, how many of them know English? How many of them, even if it is Odia, how many they can interact with that? So the adoption is that they can speak in Odia, they can understand in Odia. So if there is an interface which is built, which is behind whatever, it's a magic box. But if we can build, or if somebody can build, and then they can really adopt that technology, use that technology. You heard the word democratizing AI, okay? Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I mean, there has been attempts, but certainly it doesn't reach because the companies don't have an incentive to build that kind of stuff. The industry, they think wherever money, they go there. Right? English has been there, improved. So many language interpretation, all those things are being built. Maybe Hindi gets the priority because there are larger percentage of people there. So the effort which this OdiaGenAI is trying is really commendable, that they are trying to bring something and which will be ultimately used by the people. Okay. in this context, I believe this is an opportunity for the people who are having hackathon and others, is that there is a awareness being built. So people get to know, okay, AI, everybody talks about AI. AI is a buzzword these days. The awareness comes out, people think, okay, there is something magic box which can do something, help us something, the difficult problems, or even if it's not a problem, it's a new solutions to some age-old problem, okay? So awareness. Then the other thing which I see will be, or I wish will come out, is the aspiration. So a lot of people will be really interested, can I look at the problem and start solving versus looking at a technology and adapt it to a problem? You see the difference. Like recently, 2 weeks back, I was in a farmers conference, and there are real farmers from Western Odisha, 150 of them up there. I was interacting with them, and I found their problems is not what we are doing in IIT-Bhubaneswar. To be honest, we are thinking about taking the satellite data and then doing something, scalability, big things which we think would be useful for them, but they are problems. So probably the requirement is that somebody listens to what the problem is, even if the technology is not fancy. Forget AI, forget any high technology. Can we solve that using this thing? It's not just automation or better efficiency, but the point is that understanding the problem and finding an appropriate technology for that. Okay, like I was in IIT Kanpur 3-4 months back. They were demonstrating, oh, we have done this, these are all great things. But they said, it just doesn't leave the laboratory. People don't take, industry don't come and take it, because we haven't built it to the level so that they can take it and ruggedize it. They can make it industrial strength. They can scale it, right? We haven't built it. There is something called technology readiness level, which goes from 1 to 10. Academia, whose goal is not to build products, leaves it at somewhere 1, 2, 3. And industry or something which really doesn't want to invest in, which doesn't have money, right? If we build a LLM, I'm pretty sure there will be a market. If you build a good LLM in Odia and people will start using it, once we focus the adoption part of it, how people can adopt, either better interface, minimal interaction, and taking into consideration literacy and other stuff of the people, I'm pretty sure there is 1,000 problems which are there which can be solved. They may not be very fancy problems, but there are problems. So this is going to enable those. So building something big is important, but understanding the end customer is more important, and then bringing back the technology, how to adopt it. So here, this is a mixture of everything you are going to see. A lot of exciting stuff when you will be doing some problem and saying, okay, oh, this algorithm, that algorithm, I'm use it. And keep always in the mind to look for the right kind of problem to solve, right? And that's where I'll say that we at AHRC, and we started 2 years back, in fact. Sorry, I will take 2 more minutes. 2 years back on the speech technology, before even OpenAI or ChatGPT, those things were there. Somewhere in November, Rajesh, me, Ashwini, and all the people, we started brainstorming. How can we do something in the speech technology for ease of access? People can use it. Speech technology has been there in English for 20 years. I mean, Microsoft Word or others, they have those, you dictate and dictation is there. But it's not there in every other language. Low resource language don't get the priority. So like building data, and industry will not come straight away. It has to be show them where the money is, and industry will come. Startup entrepreneurs, they will be looking at it, show them here's the money. They know there is the money, just that enable them with a platform. They don't have to start from the scratch. And that's where academia has to pitch in and build it and to the level so that they can give it to the industry. Okay, with that, thank you so much, and I wish it's going to be a successful hackathon and session, 3-day workshop.
Thank you so much, sir. That was very insightful. Now we invite Dr. Ranjan Mohanty, Registrar of KIIT-DU University. Dr. Mohanty's leadership has been central to the university's growth and excellence.
Namaskar, very good morning to all of you. Our honorable chief guest of this morning, Director IIIT-Bhubaneswar, Professor Ashish Ghosh, esteemed Professor and Head AI HPC Research Center, IIT-Bhubaneswar, Professor Sukanta, Head APAC AMD India, esteemed Mr. Manmohan Brahma, the Senior AI Scientist AMD Shilo AI of Finland, Dr. Shantipriya Parida, our Dean School of Computer Application, Dr. Satya Ranjan Das. Of the dais, our Director General School of Computer Application, Professor Veena Goswami, Mrs. Lopa Mishra Jnyana from AHRC-IIT Bhubaneswar. Also with us, Dr. Debabrata Naik from PwC, also Sir Mr. Rajesh Ram Mishra, who is also part of AHRC-IIT Bhubaneswar, Madam from Sarada University, and all my esteemed colleagues, the faculty members of School of Computer Applications, and all the esteemed participants, professors, researchers, students from different university and institutes present here. As they mentioned, 300 participants from different parts of our country who are present here. Physically, 100 participants are here and another 200 participants who are present online. So once again, a very good morning to all of you. I am privileged to be here in this inaugural ceremony of this 3 days Generative AI workshop with the theme Empowering India through Inclusive Generative AI, which is organized by our School of Computer Application in collaboration, in association with OdiaGenAI, HPC Research Center, IIT-Bhubaneswar. So it's I can say it's a proud moment, or a proud as part of School of Computer Application, KIIT University, to be associated with these two esteemed institutions like Odia Generative AI Committee, as well as the HPC Research Center, AHRC Bhubaneswar, for organizing this workshop. Though last year they have organized totally online, but this year it's a very good initiative, I can say, to start in the hybrid manner, so that physically also few students should be present here and to see the product which they are going to be launched today. So let me first, on behalf of the university, our KIIT University, on behalf of also our School of Computer Application, on behalf of our Honorable Founder, KIIT and KISS, Professor Dr. Achyut Samant, it is my honor also to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Professor Ashish Ghosh, and all the esteemed guests of honor and all the esteemed professors and researchers who are present here. And also my honor to welcome all the participants from different parts of country who are present here physically or online present. So those who are physically present here from different institutes in and around Bhubaneswar, my request to all of you also visit our School of Computer Application as well as all the schools, because we have 30 different sprawling campuses offering 200 plus UG, PG and PhD program in different or 30 different schools of our university. So my request to all of you also, during these 3 days of program, you please visit our university campuses. And also happy to learn that this 3 days of workshop, where not only expert talks by leading researchers, national and international researchers, but also poster and demo presentations are there. As already Dr. Shantipriya mentioned that there is a hackathon where maximum students also participated, 20 teams, right? 80, numbers huge. 80 teams participated in this hackathon, GenAI hackathon. Also panel discussion, quizzes, but a very good opportunity, I can say, for the participants who are present here, because they are going for this launch of innovative GenAI products. So it's a very good opportunity. That's why I can say physically as it is happened. So all those who are present here, it's very good opportunities for all of you. So only I can say, my dear participants, as you are here, those who are present here also physically attending this workshop, it is very much relevant for all of you. And as already you have listened from Dr. Shantipriya Parida, from Mr. Brahma, from also Dr. Nanda, and you must have got some information, or you must have inspired by their talk. So these 3 days, there will be so many things this workshop they are organizing. So my request to all of you, please take part or take this workshop seriously and attend all the sessions. Okay, as you are here, attend all the session, and that's why I can say make most of the session and engage with whatever material you are getting, and sessions when they are organized, because there are demo sessions are there, there are quizzes, panel discussions. So please be part of all the sessions, and because you are here, as well as those who are online also present, I also request all of them, please be part of it, and please, if required, also you can ask the questions to the resource persons. Friends, as I also learned from all our guests today, because India's future will not be shaped by the machine we build, but by how we ensure every Indians, regardless of this language, regardless of the region or caste or class, we can build with them. And based upon the theme, I can say to empower every Indian, we must build this multilingual AI model which understand and which generate the content in regional language, in tribal languages, and only then we can reach the millions of peoples of our state and of our country. That means we can reach the rural area, not only the urban area, we can reach the rural area as they have already mentioned. And I can say when we reach, then I can say though we are digitally connected, but I can say but we are linguistically we are not connected, we are, you can say, excluded. So if we do this, then only we can reach to each and every people where that barrier, linguistical barrier can go out. So our models must be trained on the representative of Indian data, not the data from Western, and this generative AI must be our national mission. For that we need different policies to support this open source AI, and there must be partnership, public-private partnership. As already there is a AHRC Center, AI HPC Research Center. Our faculty member also visited a few days back to IIT-Bhubaneswar to see that HPC Center, so that we are also thinking in that process to establish a HPC Research Center in our premises, in our university, so that we will collaborate, we will work together. All the research institutes, all the institutes, university which is here in and around Bhubaneswar, in and around Odisha also, we can work together. So let's commit today to the vision of generative AI, which is not just powerful but purposeful. And I can say let's create an inclusive AI ecosystem that just does not just serve India but is shaped by every Indian. And friends, KIIT University has created an ecosystem for research and innovation. It has fine infrastructure for high-end research. I can say in terms of physical facilities such as laboratory, online research materials, reference materials, and as well as we have computing facilities and competent and dedicated faculty member. And we have also a team of faculty member researchers who are doing also research on generative AI. And this university is also known for creating social impact in the society. It's known for its humanity and compassion, because it is creating or integrating professional education with social concern. And within a short span of time, as an university, it is only 21 years of old, and as an institute, it is only 28 years of old. Our School of Computer Application also, because in the beginning 1997, when basically this institute started in 1997, from the beginning 3 schools, School of Engineering, School of Computer Application, School of Management, which has started. That's why, let's say, as an institute only 28 years of old, but within this short span of time, this is a multidisciplinary university, multicultural university, and having all the accolades, achievements, and ranking, the accreditation, not only national accreditation from NAC and NBA, but also international accreditation from IIT, ABET, and we have also all the ranking from different international bodies like US ranking, like Times Higher Education ranking. So I wish to say that within this short span of time, KIIT has the ability, KIIT always wants to go further height, not only by using or by with our students, our faculty member, we want to grow with the community. That we learn from our honorable founder, Professor Dr. Achyut Samant. So our sincere gratitude to our honorable founder, Professor Dr. Achyut Samant, for creating such world-class university and always inspiring us to achieve, excel in all the activities which we are doing, and also always inspire us to do such type of workshop, conference, where all the community from different parts of country join and work together. So again, on behalf of the university, I honestly thank the organizing committee. I honestly thank the Odia Generative AI, AHRC Research Center with collaboration our School of Computer Application for conducting, for organizing this workshop in our university. So thank you all for coming here and joining here. I again welcome our chief guest, Professor Ghosh, the esteemed guest of honor, Prof. Dr. Nanda, Mr. Manmohan Brahma, and our friend here, Dr. Shantipriya Parida. Sir, welcome you again. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. We are honored to have Professor Ashish Ghosh, Director of IIIT-Bhubaneswar, as our next speaker. Professor Ghosh's extensive research in AI and machine learning has garnered international acclaim. Let's welcome sir for his address, sir.
Very good morning to all. This is very nice to see that we are having an amalgamation of many things here. We have academicians, we have industrialists, we have startup holders, we have students. So to make anything successful, we need such a combination. And that is what Satya, Shantipriya and their group has done. So I'm really very proud to see that something useful is coming up for the society. Now, as they introduced me, by now possibly you have realized we used to do a kind of fundamental research. So if we start with, or if we say that necessity is the mother of invention, really that is the case. AI started long back. AI is not new. Maybe 1940s when computer came off, the Second World War came off, the bombing came off, AI also came off to make it faster. The aim was to simulate or to emulate the human being. What is AI? It's a system, it's a machine that is expected to replace human being. But if you talk really, you call it generative AI, you call it deep learning or whatever it is still too far. Too far. Not very close. Whatever we can do in a single second, still today, not 100 GPUs can do it. AMD gentleman is sitting over there. He may be very unhappy with me. But fact is that. So AI is too far. AI started long back. And AI has its journey starting from 1940s, I'll say more specifically 1943s, when the neural network models were introduced, McLuhan-Spitz model. And I used to say, okay, we have some neurons inside this box. So if the neurons are working in this way, let us simulate the neurons with electronic circuits, maybe a couple of resistances and operational amplifiers, and we will connect them and we will get a brain. Still today, no, it's not true. I have been successful in making one neuron by connecting a couple of resistances or capacitances and operational amplifiers, but connecting them in the form of the wire that is already there inside this. No VLSI technology has been successful. So what we are trying to rely on is mainly on software. We have built a lot of software. We are really happy to say that yes, we the Indians are very good in programming. We have brain. We are managing Google. We are the CEO of the Google or maybe some other big companies. But the question that Mr. Brahma raised is, what do we have? ChatGPT is there in English. You go to the corresponding Chinese version, you get something completely different. So let us create something of our own. We have now a collection of many things. We are not in a silo. Research is not going on in an independent way in academic institutions. I am very happy to see that senior members like Dr. Nanda, Dr. Jnyana, they are all coming up and trying to make a handshaking between industry and academia, which was the most lacking part in India. Majority of the successful companies in US are initiated in universities. Majority of them. So let us do that. Start learning from what is AI, why AI, what for AI. Now, maybe some of them already told you that all these GenAI and LLM, everything is based on data. There is another group which are working on deep learning. They are also saying it is dependent on data. If you go to ISI Kolkata, they will say we are the statisticians, we do data analysis. So if you make a summary, the overall point is all these researches, all these decisions are data driven. All are data driven, 100% data driven. Now we are calling GenAI, we are calling ChatGPT. You give 1,000 queries, it is giving you an answer. Medical science, you give, okay, I have these symptoms. What is the disease I have? In a second, it is going to tell you. The similar attempt was made by AI itself when expert systems came off. We wanted to make some expert systems to replace all doctors, to have good kind of specialist in rural areas in the form of a computer. That's no more popular now. So things are coming and going, things are coming and going in AI research. But if you look at, you will see that the overall summary is all these decisions are coming by analyzing the data. So that is what is the key. And all of us will be saying that yes, India has lots of data. I do not disagree. Every day we are launching a satellite. The Registrar statistics says that every month we launch a satellite. Every month. And it is giving us data. Where is that data? You go to NRSC to buy that data, you don't get. I understood that IIT-Bhubaneswar is trying to make an attempt to collect all data for the whole Odisha using satellite. Sir, it is already there. If you go to NRSC, if you go to ISRO, if you go to SAC, it is already there. What form? What status? Can you really get that? So possibly that is where India is lacking today. Organized form of data. We do not have collected. We have collected lots of data. Like there was a big attempt to see which part of Odisha is good for doing cultivation, which part of Odisha is not. How many crops can you cultivate in an year? If you go to West Bengal, you will see at least 3 crops they cultivate in a year. In Odisha, mostly not. Mostly only 1 crop. So one attempt was made on how to do this. Why there is only 1 crop? Why not 3? Many places. So some research was done, some analysis was done. It was noticed that, okay, the water level is one of the problems. The soil quality is another problem. So the basic lacking point in India is organized data. We do not have organized data. We have plenty of data. We are collecting plenty of data. But we are not using it in a proper way. Like ISRO is collecting the data. But if you ask for a README file, that where is the data, how to read that data, what is the format, it doesn't give you. Then how do you do? How do you apply your LLM, or you call it your deep learning, or you call some other model, or whatever it is? So in addition to creating the modules, which are very easy to do, we have some logic, we use some logic, we create a module that, okay, it will do it. Be it in a classification, be it in clustering, be it in some regression, or data generation, or whatever it is. But all of them, the success is lying with good quality of data. But as pattern recognition scientists, we say it's training data. Where is that? That needs a lot of exercise to create training data. Let's say we want to analyze, okay, I do not know what was here, where KIIT is placed today. At least I know that where IIT-Bhubaneswar is there, it was a forest land. So how much change has happened in Bhubaneswar area? And in this way, if the expansion goes on after 10 years, what will be the status of Bhubaneswar? Can we do it? So for doing that, what we need a kind of initial data, that what was there where. If you go to GSI, if you go to Geological Survey of India, you will not get it. They have some topo sheet, they're supposed to have it. But no, it doesn't have. So basic lacking point is in India is this. We are not having something very well organized. Our education system is quite good. Our students are very bright. They are very hardworking when they go to AMD or they go to USA. Not when they come to KIIT. Or not when they come to IIIT. So we are hardworking. I'm not saying that we are not hardworking. We are. But depending on the place and other thing, we are doing it. So these efforts, these brains, these minds, whatever we have, let us use that for leading India, for creating something for India, by the Indians, for the society. Well, today we are leading Google. That's fine, there's only one Sundar Pichai. Someone who came off. But among these 100 people or 200 people sitting over here, there are many Sundar Pichais who can do something for this country in AI itself. So I'll request all these young people who are sitting over here, do please look at the basic things. that what is the lacking part in India. And if you want to have a startup, do this. One of my colleagues initiated a startup where he wanted to sell the Odia cultural products, like this Patachitro or this Konarak Chakro and all these things. He may be earning a lot. He is doing a business. That's good. But there's no technology in that. There's no success in that. That's not of much use to the society. So whatever mind we have, whatever capacity we have, whatever data we have, whatever technology we can develop, let us amalgamate all through some such attempts that IIT-Bhubaneswar has taken to do something, to have another Google or to have another Meta, where people will say that yes, the Indians created this. So this is an Indian company which is ruling the world. Because as we are claiming, we have everything. We have good brain. We are hardworking. We have data. We have AMD makers or GPU makers. Then what is lacking? Nothing else is required. You need people with brain, you need processors, and you need data. These three things combination is going to give you this. So now the tools or techniques or materials needed for developing something is ready. The government is also ready. Both Odisha government and India government are now supporting a lot to the startups. They're giving, crores of rupees for these startups. They're supporting a lot, enhancing the qualities. They're establishing labs for silicon. They're giving a big AI mission. May not be explicitly for GenAI. They're giving a lot of money for quantum computing. So we have everything. Government is supportive, both the central government and the state government. So the young people sitting over here, let us take advantage of all this and try to create some tech company which will be created by us using our data, our knowledge, our brain, our hard work, and will be useful for the society of India. With these few words, I thank both KIIT, the AMD group, and the OdiaGenAI group to make such some arrangements. Maybe from the next year they can incorporate or involve some more other organizations which are working in this sort of Odia language related research. Maybe there is a big group called Vashini group where India government is supporting a lot, and there is a component for Odia language related issues also. So maybe you can involve all of them to have the third version of this work. And I hope this 3 days workshop will be a great success. Thank you so much again.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable insights. Now, to conclude the inaugural ceremony, I invite Mrs. Lopa Mishra Jnyana from AHRC-IIT-Bhubaneswar to express our gratitude to all the dignitaries and deliver the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaskar and good morning to everyone present here, both physically and virtually. And it's my distinct honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks for the inaugural session of the 3-day workshop on generative AI, which is jointly organized by the Odisha Generative AI community, AHRC-IIT-Bhubaneswar, and the School of Computer Applications, KIIT deemed to be university. So this workshop promises to be a landmark event offering a dynamic mix of hackathon, poster presentations, demo pitches, and deep discussions that explore the frontiers of generative AI, and especially in the context of regional languages such as Odia. So let me me begin by expressing our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Professor Ashish Ghosh, Director IIIT-Bhubaneswar, for gracing this occasion and delivering an inspiring inaugural address. So your presence today, your thoughtful insights, and this has added immense value to the session, and it will definitely resonate with the participants throughout the workshop and motivate them to contribute meaningfully to the progress of the society. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Saranjit Singh, Vice Chancellor, KIIT-DU University, who could not be present here, but we thank him for a strong institutional support always, and especially for the interdisciplinary research and innovation in AI. We are equally thankful to Dr. Ranjan Mohanty, Registrar of KIIT-DU University, for his kind presence and encouraging message that reflects KIIT's commitment to being a catalyst for future-ready technologies. A warm appreciation and thanks to Professor Sukanta Nanda from AHRC-IIT-Bhubaneswar for his thoughtful remarks and his vision for collaborative research and capacity building in emerging AI domains and taking up real-life problem statements. We are also grateful to Mr. Manmohan Brahma, Head of APAC at AIMD India, for highlighting the industry's pivotal role in scaling AI solutions and enabling real-world impact, especially in India and especially for Odisha. A special thanks to Dr. Shantipriya Parida, Senior AI Scientist at AMD Silo AI Finland, for sharing the international perspectives and technical insights that pushes us to think beyond boundaries. And we also take a moment to thank Dr. Satya sir, Dean School of Computer Applications, KIIT-DU University, for his warm welcome address and being the torchbearer for this initiative. His leadership and tireless efforts have laid the foundation for this important workshop. A big thank you to the sponsors, AMD India Aptors Lab, for supporting this initiative. My sincere thanks to Veena Madam, Sushri Madam, Mr. Registrar Mishra Sir, and Kusumlata Madam, the team of TensorFlow, and the entire organizing team from Odia Generative AI Community, AHRC-IIT Bhubaneswar, and School of Computer Science, Computer Applications Scheme, KIIT-DU University, for putting together this ambitious and timely event. To our supporters like Mr. Debabrata Naik from PwC, participants, researchers, innovators, professors, students joining from across the India and abroad. Your presence energizes this initiative, and we look forward to the 3 days of learning, sharing, and co-creating the future of GenAI, especially in the context of regional languages. So once again, thank you everyone for making this inaugural session a memorable one. My apologies if I've missed any, but a heartfelt thanks to one and all. Jai Jagannath and Jai Hind. Thank you.